Hi everyone! We are Fordham DFA, and this is our proposal to the YMCA of the USA. But before we get started, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Steph, and I'm a communications major.
My name is Caitlin, and I'm a new media and digital design major.
Hi, my name is Nora, and I'm also a new media and digital design major.
I'm Rocio. I have a major in digital technologies and emerging media, and another in anthropology. And by the way, we're an entirely senior team.
All right, let's get started. So, who's our demographic? It's the youth. Youth are the biggest agents of change in their communities. They are waiting for the opportunity and space to grow their ambitions. The YMCA can make that happen. And the issue? Well, everybody knows the YMCA. It is one of the largest youth-focused organizations in the world. But in 2004, 50% of the YMCA's membership were youth. In 2019, that number was only 39%. It's time for young people to come back to the Y. The YMCA has an exceptional opportunity to reclaim their drop in youth engagement. Young people today want to be involved in challenging the issues that affect them and their communities. This is seen through movements like the March for Our Lives and worldwide environmental efforts.
Through our research, we gained 3 key insights. The first insight is that there is a disparity in how the media portrays youth and how youth want to be portrayed. Before youth can become changemakers, they need to feel like they are being taken seriously and fairly represented. This matters because youth feel detached from their representation because they are rarely depicted on their own terms. Youth are more inclined to trust their peers than they are to trust adults and mainstream media. Our second insight is that Gen Z is a media-producing powerhouse. Youth on TikTok and YouTube have taken their representation into their own hands. 81% of 15 to 25-year-olds are already on YouTube. Our third insight was that peer-to-peer communication and youth-generated content empower youth to be change makers in their communities. Youth-generated content that is created, watched, and shared by a peer network is a successful way to communicate their experience and ambition. This is important because if youth have the opportunity to create user-generated content to amplify their voices, they would be more inclined to engage with the issues that their peers care about. 87.5% of young people are motivated by content that their peers create. So we've reframed our How Can We statement to say, how can we leverage peer-to-peer relationships to inspire young people as change makers that are sponsored by the YMCA?
So everyone, we would like you to meet our user persona, Sandra. She is a freshman in college looking for some media experience, and her friends are constantly sending her media content such as tweets, Instagram posts, and articles about issues that they care about and want Sandra to be informed about as well. She wishes that she had the resources to produce projects about the issues that her and her friends find important, and she also has a strong desire to gain professional experience. So, Sandra's journey starts when she comes across an ad on Instagram for the YMCA social ambassador position. And on her way to class, she decides to apply, and she fills out the application just before class starts. On the slide, you can see an example of what the application might look like, and Sandra had to answer questions such as, why are you interested in the role of youth ambassador, and what does being civically engaged mean to you? And 3 weeks later, Sandra gets an email saying that she has been accepted to the YMCA Social Ambassador Program, and she is very excited. So then, Sandra heads to the Y. The Y gives her a timeline to help structure her project, as well as connects her to a program advisor. The Y also puts Sandra in contact with one of the youth groups that is already established at the Y, and Sandra schedules a habitual meeting time with them to talk to them about the issues that they care about and how they want their voices to be portrayed. Sandra acts as a guide or a mentor to this youth group by listening to their concerns and helping them to produce an impactful video project. She becomes a bridge by which their voices are shared and amplified. The Y also provides Sandra with video equipment and the applicable software licenses necessary for video production.
Sandra gets to work. She meets with her youth group weekly to get their contributions for the video. The Y advisor reviews her work and helps her to publish it on the YMCA YouthTube channel. Everyone enjoys watching the videos Sandra has put together. This is what navigation through the channel looks like. And here's an example of what a YouthTube video might look like.
First and foremost, I explain why it's something that is meaningful to me and why I think it's important for those I care about to be involved in the cause as well.
I get my friends involved in the things I love by telling them stories about my favorite parts of what I do and inviting them whenever I can to whatever I can and just letting them know how much that thing means to me and trying to involve them in any way I can.
I like to start by explaining to my friends why the thing is important to me. Hopefully from there they can understand why I care about it, and then I can use tactics like motivation and reward to help them enjoy what they're doing.
I would explain, and if possible, I would show to my friends how this involvement has impacted me and has changed me and created positive things within me, but also I would show how it's important for the world and it's making a difference in the world.
Great work, Sandra! One semester later, after the video has received lots of views, we see what a successful program produces. The first metric of a successful program is that youth feel properly represented on a YouTube channel that they can share with their peers and family. In addition, the ambassador has made community connections through producing the video project. And finally, the ambassador has gained professional experience. It was a blast working on this project. Thanks so much for giving us the opportunity to participate in this challenge.